So this is the game Dungeons 2. I got this around at the same time as I got the War for the Overworld because I'm a massive Dungeon Keeper fan. When I first started playing this though, it did really take me by surprise because it started off like Warcraft 3, you control one big unit of abilities. It's very similar. Combat felt the same as special abilities. But then, once you get past that initial mission, then it goes into traditional Dungeon Keeper style play. Here we go, traditional stuff. Big difference between this and War for the Overworld, it is a lot more cartoony. See there. Usual thing happens, select what you want to dig out. Not highlighted that great though. Yeah, I'd say this is if you compare like Torchlight to Diablo, Torchlight was very more cartoony and expressive, big sprites, that kind of thing. But with this, it's the same sort of thing compared to War for the Overworld and Dungeon Keeper. It's got a sense of humour flowing through it as well. Build that. And then you can hire some orcs once you've got the brewery made.
The warmongering evil had hired the first orc. As ancient wisdom says, violence is a solution, usually the only one.
That voice does sound like from the Stanley Parable, and it's got a similar sort of humour going through this game as well, and it's quite funny, definitely more comedic, even though War for the Overworld had some humour as well, but this one seems to really go for the humour a lot more, especially when it comes to the narrator. Again, that's something that was seen in the War for the the Stanley Parable as well. If I will say early on, it does seem a bit more, it doesn't seem quite as open and flexible as War for the Overworld was. I mean, War for the Overworld was more true to Dungeon Keeper. This is more of a slightly slimmed down version of it, I guess. Still plays pretty well though, and still has all the tropes, so it's a pretty good game. I kind of hope it does go towards the Warcraft 3 later, because that was a nice surprise, having a main character.
The rocks are given rise to overworld rumors of a new dungeon. A group of heroes set out to plunder its riches, and the ultimate evil was already looking forward to this visit.
Yeah, expect a lot of that being interrupted by the narrator as well, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty fun game so far. I'm going to put some more hours into it, but as an always an issue, I'm going through a backlog of all the Steam games just to try out which ones are actually going to be worth playing. This and War for the Overworld is definitely two that I'll probably keep playing.
There are enemies in your dungeon.